I would assume. Is Hannah here?
I think she put BRB in the chat, but she said start. Probably just quickly gone to grab some wire or something.
Oh, okay.
That guy's got a Beastman gas mask.
Jesus Christ.
I love how stupid Warhammer is. Yeah. Let's get started.
Try and remind you what happened last time. Last time you started on the boat of you got assaulted by the Coca Shell. You had a brief battle where you were probably going to have an overwhelming victory, but you decided not to kill the big boy. Instead, you're going to steal his boat, which you didn't know how to drive. And that turned out fine. As it turns out, it's a bit bumpy, but Uncle Coburn worked the book out. Hipatra discovered that her mentor was actually killed by the Thalassic Conclave, the equivalent of the Pope. So that's probably a bit problematic. Probably something for the future, seeing as you might be a bit too weak to deal with that now. You finally made land onto the Salted Forest, where you sort of got a little tandem thing going on with a balloon flying ahead and the your party walking along. But at the end of the session, you came across some halflings who had escaped from the Ascendancy camp, and you were unsure what to do with them. They seem to be headed south. I think you're talking about making them follow the balloon back. I'll remind you, move over to where you are now, which is these 3 halflings.
No, yeah, that's so good.
Jesus.
Resist.
Face, so amazing.
Yeah, so it was early morning. You've already taken your rest. But these 3 characters slept with you in the sort of net that you made to sleep on.
Oh, yeah.
It has come to the morning. So you can all take a long rest if you haven't done that already. But you'd be standing around, and these 3 figures would be unsure what to do next.
And we spoke to them the night before, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
And they'd escaped from Ascendancy mining camp to the north or something like that?
Yeah, quite far to
Expedition.
the north.
Mm-hmm.
They thought they were being chased, but they haven't
yeah.
seen anything in a while.
They thought they were being chased, but weren't they also worried about a more immediate chasing threat or something like that? Or am I misremembering that?
Oh, they were scared of the bullywugs because the
yes.
bullywugs live in this land, but
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Greta wanted to go fuck up the Ascendancy, but I don't know if that one was necessarily what we were doing.
Well, they said they've been running for days.
Oh, yeah.
So they would be unsure exactly where they are, other than north.
Yeah, Rill would be sort of scratching his chin. I don't know. I don't know what's best for the 3 of you. You could, I guess, stay with us for now. We can provide you protection whilst you're with us, or you could head back towards where we stopped our boat.
Oh, we don't want to go north again. I guess we'll head to the south. Do we just hug the coast?
I think it shouldn't be too difficult. It's a fairly big boat, and there's a fairly big personality on board. Uncle Coburn. Tell him that Rill sent you, and give him.
Kieran, you said we've had a long rest, haven't we?
Yeah.
Can I ritually cast Skyrite?
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea.
Get some of those directions in the sky for these guys.
Oh, yeah. How would Gilfie? Would she make a show of it, or would she just point up once she's done it?
I think as the clouds sort of just slowly form as she's doing the ritual, and she's not going to make a show of it herself, but I think the sky is doing that for her.
Okay. Yeah, the halflings would look up in wonder, and then down to Gilfie, and then back up to the sky. One of them would sort of instinctually just try to start following it already. But as they're sort of half walk, half running away, this guy turns to you. Yeah, you got any food to give with the journey?
Do I have any food?
I'll just cast a good berry. See what I get. Hold on.
Yeah, I got like no food left, so not enough to hand out anyway.
5 rations.
No, I got 7. Pretty good.
Oh no, wait, I got 10 rations actually. I was reading the wrong bit.
So where are those going, Gilfie? 3 to them and then...
Yeah, I think so. 3 to them, spread the rest out.
Yeah, and if you give it to him, this guy will be like, oh, that's delicious. I think I've got more power than I did before. And he's going like, yeah, everybody. And he runs up to his friends. He's like, thank you, son. And sort of like toddles off. And you see these childlike halflings just heading along the coast away from you.
Well, they're dead.
So, yeah, if we're starting off a new day, everyone needs to remove a ration or a good berry.
I'll remove 2 rations for me and Hansel.
Oh, yep.
How many of us are there?
The good berries might cover it. Oh, I don't know about Hansel, because Hepatra doesn't eat normal food.
Yeah.
Also, I imagine Seraphina's got rations for her and Rhaenys, and Geyser has rations for Babette and Tim. So you just have to worry about the ground party.
So it's Gilfie, Rill, Hansel, Gretel, which is perfectly covered by the good berries.
My rations back up.
Sweet. Right. Well, let's hope those guys make it.
Hopefully the clouds are helping.
Yeah, and the clouds and the berries to see them through the day. For us, we gotta keep heading north, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to head into the tree line, or do we want to? Wait, is where we are on the map accurate?
Yep. One thing that you got from last time was Gilfie did a flyby of these ruins here.
Yeah.
And she saw that there was a lot of mining equipment there, and it also didn't look dwarven. Whereas when she saw this place, this looked distinctly dwarven.
Interesting. Well, let's head north for a while, and then we can decide whether we want to swing by the mining place or continue towards some of our X marks the spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, so what pace are you travelling at today?
Probably normal, right?
Normal would be my instinct.
Mm-hmm. So you are on quite difficult terrain, but this whole forest being difficult. Normal would get you 12 miles. So you could almost get to this camp, or you could carry on up into the forest. Where are you sort of planning to try and end up on this map?
I think the 12 there for today makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can kind of survey or see if we can pick up any extra info and then make a decision about whether we go into the mining bit or whether we go into the woods.
Okay. So, as before, we need everyone to have their little tasks. So there's search, forage, keep watch, and a navigator.
Navigate.
Oh, do the scavenge, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Which one's investigation, if any?
Search for a hidden point of interest.
I'd like to do that, please.
It started well.
What's the navigate?
It is survival.
We fucking suck.
Yeah, not great rolls.
Well, Gilfie's alright.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Let's go, Goof.
So, I assume was Greta looking for, what was she looking for with that roll?
Another giant egg. No. Probably just. I mean, we're pretty good for rations, so. If we...
Eggs?
I think actually more stuff for. Because based on what we've seen so far, it's been quite swampy and shit. Maybe like more like like not literal like huge logs or anything, but like kindling and timber and stuff like that. Gathering some wood up, so we've got stuff for fire, we've got stuff for potentially like helping out with any kind of shelter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I would say
kindling.
with the low survival, if that's what you're looking for, seeing as where you are,
Yeah.
a lot of the wood that you find is completely sodden. It would take hours to
Yeah.
get it burning. I'm going to say with that survival and seeing what you're doing, finding a place to like make a camp might be a little bit harder tonight.
Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Speaking of the swamp, is it dragging us back, slowing us down? If it is,
yeah.
cast water walk.
Okay, but that would only walk on you, but it might explain why you had such a great survival check.
Water walk is a ritual for 10 people.
10 people, Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll just quickly go to Rill. But Rill, what was Rill looking for in particular?
Rill would definitely, seeing as they're approaching the miners' camp, he would have been looking for. He knows that Gilfie said it didn't look dwarven, but I think he'd still be on edge about it, so he'd be looking for anything ascendancy based, whether that's signs of ages, people having been trapped or kept somewhere, manacles, mining equipment, signs of prospecting being done, like exploratory holes dug or anything.
Yeah, so with that Rill, I'm going to move your token up to here just for now to say as you get to this region here, you definitely notice there is like small mining equipment which is broken around salt formations. It definitely looks like within this sort of area people have been sending out like prospect missions. Based on what Gilfie said, you might expect they come from here, and even with the low-ish investigation check, you do recognize that the equipment that's been broken and just left haphazardly here isn't of dwarven design. If anything, it's of from a Shattered Lake design. There's common motifs of waves and things like that in the metal that you find around these splintered salt formations.
Okay. That would be a comfort to him, for sure. This is looks like salt miners.
And Gilfie, could you roll me a d20 as well, please?
Wheel.
12, 12, 12. Which one? Okay. So your journey is mostly uneventful, other than finding what Rill found, Greta trying to collect the logs. And with your water walk and your natural 20, Gilfie, I'm going to speed you up so you can go 18 miles a day. So let me start here. So you've moved for 12 miles. With your natural 20, you could either move up 2 hexes past the mining camp. But seeing as you got the natural 20, I'm going to give you some clues on what this place is. From this far away, you can see the mining equipment. Some of it looks almost mechanical, like steam driven. You'd think that maybe it's a bit like a rudimentary car, but it seems to be stuck in the mud at this point. You see figures walking on the walls. None of them look dwarven. At one point you'd see an orc, and the other point you'd see an air ganassi. And you'd also notice during your time of walking, there seems to be a sort of raven following you.
Mm.
Especially as you get into this space here, that's when you would start noticing it. So you could either go up to here and finish your day, or you could go to a treasure hunter camp and finish your day.
Mm. Should we leave it up to a group vote?
It's Muriel.
Intriguing about the different people.
And she'd mentioned the weird following raven.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on the fence. Rill's on the fence. No, actually, I'm not. I'm not on the fence at all. Rill would like to finish off at the mining camp.
Okay.
His thinking is with people, if they've been working here a while, they might have good information. People could be sources of information.
Yeah.
So, how are you going to approach the camp? You're not far away now. It looks like it's built on this natural hill that seems to lead into see, it's kind of like a moat just made up. It's just raised, so you can tell the people in it from this camp have good line of sight out of it. It doesn't look particularly well defended either.
Mm.
If anything, it's just got wooden palisade. You'd be able to see sticking up is a very basic sort of watchtower, about 3 of them. It seems to be surrounded by large rocks, but that's the only thing really defending it.
Mm.
Is there anyone? Is there anyone? Is there a clear opening, like a gate or a doorway? And is there anyone standing guard?
You can do a perception check from here if you want.
9.
You can see one entrance, and there seems to be a burly figure standing in front of it. You can't quite make out details, but they're definitely moving around.
Yeah, Rill would. Without any particular swagger in his step or caution, keeping quite a neutral gait, he would walk up.
Okay. So, if you're walking up, move you over to. Put your tokens there, please.
Far bottom right.
Yeah. So, as you get closer, Real, you can see this burly figure. He's well armored in what's he wearing? He's wearing splint, he's got a shield on his back, he seems to be carrying a trident. He's very clearly an Aquan. You can, as you approach him, you see these sort of scars down his face that seem to be deeply rotted. If you were to guess, this guy has seen a lot of combat, and as you're walking towards him, he doesn't say anything. He clearly has noticed you.
Yeah, Will would call out from
And
a comfortable distance.
yeah.
To be like, "Hello. We bear no mischief or intention of harm."
He sort of strides up a bit. And then you see his eyes cast down at Momo. What are you doing with that thing near our camp?
Oh, right. This is. I know he looks like a bullywug. Muddywug. He's not a muddywug. This is Momo. He's made of mud. And Rill would, like, squelch his hand on Momo's head.
Would you make it performative at all?
He's trying to, like, show that his hand can go through Momo's head.
Okay. And yes, your hand would easily part. The guy, he winces slightly. He's like, what are you doing here? You seeking camp? You look well armed. We could use defenders if you're willing.
Yeah, perhaps. We're actually interested in information about the Salted Forest and maybe the other nearby mining camp.
Casts his eyes across all of you. Promise to make no trouble while you're in the camp.
Rill looks at Greta.
She'll look back and just go, yeah, promise.
Right.
Smiles and nods at the guy.
While he points at Momo, I have killed many of these creatures, not quite like what you've said. I'm not sure how easy everyone else will be having one in the camp. They've seen many die by their hand.
So tempted just to kill Momo. Just be like, see you tomorrow, Momo.
That's what I was thinking as well.
Just murk him. Rill will squat down next to Momo. How would you feel about
Dying.
playing in some of the mud out here for a bit, Momo?
I mean, he kind of walks over to this rock, just leans on it, and he like gives you a thumbs up.
I love Momo. Yeah, he'll stay out here. No one needs to feel nervous.
You see him look at Momo. The name's Destin Ap Freeprong. I'm here with a expedition of salt hunters. Though, as you can see, and he sort of gestures over here, which is out of your view on the map, to these large, sort of mechanical-looking drills. We seem to be entrapped here. Bullywug attacks come nightly. We haven't been able to get out.
Well, my name's Rill. This is Greta, Hansel, Hepatra, Gilfie. Yeah, we came here with our own purpose, but maybe if you guys could help us out with some useful information, maybe we could help you too.
That sounds like a fair deal, but you'll have to ask Umak and Narina. They're the leaders here.
Alright. Are we free to enter?
Yes. After you. Sort of stays behind you.
Oh, that Umak picture is fucking cool.
And as you enter, you see a number of people sort of loitering around the camp. Of course, there's Destan who's watching you go in. You see an orc who looks quite dishevelled and worn out compared to most orcs that you've seen in your travels. He seems to be like staring at these small piles of salt and stone, and he brings them up to his eye and inspects them with the little eyeglass he has. There's Air Ganassi, who seems to be keeping vigilant watch over all corners of the camp. You'd see Gilfie, the raven, which has been following you as you enter the camp, returns to her shoulder. There is a very grizzled, young-looking orc who's also standing on a watchtower. She looks burly, but much younger than Destan. You might be able to guess that he's kind of in charge of the security around here, looking at this woman. And of course, there's a more slight and beautiful Aquan woman who, though she may seem out of place in this camp of treasure hunters, she certainly gives off a verve of her own. Rill, as you enter the camp, this orc gets on his little crutch. He's like, "Why, gee willikers! It's good to see enough face around here. Name's Umac."
My name's Rill. There's Gilfie, Hansel, Greta, and Hepatra.
Sup, old timer?
Yes, my name, old time. Been on these parts for good old time now here. You here for salt mining too?
No, we're looking for something, and your guard, your friend Destan out front, said that maybe we could come to a bit of a deal. We're looking for information about the Salted Forest and perhaps the dwarven mining camp nearby, and we'd be happy to help you with some of your bullywug-themed problems in the meantime, as trade.
Gee willikers, that sounds pretty fine. he calls over to Narina. He's like, "Narina, we're going to have a little party around the campfire. These helpful folk offer to help us with our bullywug situation if we can give them a little information if that's all right." He looks at you, Rill.
Yeah, that's right.
You from the Pearl?
Let me just check where he's from. I did write it down. No, I'm from one of the hives. I got kicked out because they said I'd dig too deep if I was down in the hives, you know.
Just your accent sounds familiar.
Well, you know, I've been out on the road, and most people sound like this the more west you go. Yeah, so this is Narina App Wave Caller, and this is Rill, Gilfie, Dog, and Patty, I think, and Greta. Is that right? Did I get those right?
Close enough.
Hepatra.
Got it, right. That sounds good to me. The name's Narina. Umac here is a master of the raw materials in this land, and I know how to traverse it, but obviously with a little problem we're having with bullywugs, we can't move our tunneling equipment at all. We've been trapped here weeks. Luckily, we're well supplied.
Well, that's good at least. We're interested in the fountain that I can't remember the name of. Did it have a fancy name?
The Eternal Fountain.
The Eternal Fountain.
Let me just do something for these guys. See what they know about it.
Oh, that nat 20 rolled right by.
Well, no, Sonny, that's just a myth, you know. But Narina I have heard of it, and I've heard it's well hidden. The destination that we were thinking of was far to the north. That's why we bought the mining equipment. Who's to say this fountain isn't buried beneath the earth, seeing as no one has seen one above it?
I like your lateral thinking, Narina. Perhaps if you guys are heading north anyhow, perhaps we could team up. Travel
Yeah.
with safety in numbers, and you said you had expertise about moving across the land?
Well, if you're going to help us with this Bullywug problem, and we can get things moving tomorrow. If they're not wrecked in the attack, of course.
Rill would be looking at the rest of the party, kind of doing a like nodding, like hesitant, like you guys agree? Nodding kind of thing.
Yeah, Greta would give you a big old thumb up and say, "You're the boss, boss."
Yeah, I think that sounds agreeable.
Yeah, I think so.
Now, where are you planning on going? Do you have a destination in mind? I just want to see how close it is to our quarry, you know. Quarry, get it? Because it's an actual quarry.
Nice.
I don't get it.
Well, see, girl, quarry is where we mine stone, but we're mining salt, and it also means a place of value, or a thing of value, so it's kind of not mutually exclusive.
Oh, so boring.
We have. Do we have a map?
You do?
Yeah. Rill would point out the points on the map to Umek and Narina.
Okay. Okay, let me just look at what you got on the map. One of them. The one to the south. I'll show you the map. This one here. He's like, oh, it's an old man salt cave. Don't know where we go.
No.
Your mic didn't like the end of that sentence with
Oh.
that voice.
He's like, there's a man out salt cave. Don't know why I'd want to be going there.
Okay. And the other two?
This middle one, I have no idea. Never been been that way, but still trees, you know. And this one to the north, east. It's interesting. Seems to be best in this mountain. It's kind of close to where we're going, to be honest. I mean, I go wherever the salt is. But
Could you mark your quarry on the map?
well, where we were going was around here. Does it this orange?
It's like right next to it.
Yeah, confusing. We didn't want to go too far to the southwest. That's where all the ascendancy miners are going, trying to find something.
Any idea what they're trying to find?
Who knows? With dwarves, probably ore. Isn't that what they like? Metal. Maybe some of that nullite deposit. Well, I'd pay to get my hands on some of that, I'll tell you what.
Well, we're interested in exploring, perhaps not the old mined salt cave, but the other two, but there's no reason we couldn't head to the furthest one first, see you on your way. Or, if you weren't adverse to it, we could take a slight diversion. Would increase your journey by about 10 miles.
If you help us out, we'll go where you want and we'll dig where you want. For a few days, mind. Not too long.
Excellent.
Dogs are calling. We can't be leaving it too long.
So tell us about these attacks. What's been happening?
Oh, he sort of like settles down a bit, and Narina steps in. It's like, well, they've destroyed most of our mining equipment. It's strewn along the beach. They kill any of us who go out and try and mine deposits around here. So we've camped up here, where we can at least try and adequately defend the equipment. We could just go, but we've wasted too much here to leave now.
Why do you think they're attacking? When did it start?
The Muddywugs, they don't like people on their territory. We've been attacked since we got here. I assume we're near a hotspot or something, but every night few come and we cut them down. The next night more come, but there hasn't been an attack for a few days now, but I don't believe they're not still out there.
So what would you... Are you proposing we go and try and deal with them at the source, or...?
I'm proposing you stay here overnight, and then maybe you can be some greater assistance when we try and move the mining gear.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds fine by me.
It's nice. You guys look well equipped. And he looks around at all of you.
Because we are.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah.
What's that you got on your back, little missy?
She pulls it off and she's like, "This is my flame sword." Ignites it.
Looks over. He's like, "Well, shit, you're some real professionals now, aren't you?"
Yeah, I guess you could say that. She kind of like leans her hands behind her like back and pops the sword back in its sheath, and then kind of like puts her hands on the back of her head, like taking in the admiration.
As Umak sort of appreciating the verve you had when you got the sword out, you see that the Air Ganassi woman walk down from the tower, and she whispers something to Umak. I mean, his eyes like scan the sky.
Can I do an insight
Yep.
check?
Yep, of course.
I'm not very
I'll
good
do
at
it on
it.
Gale.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's quite difficult to read, but Umak comes straight out. Gale says there's some sort of balloon following you folk. A raven saw it. Know anything about it? It's not dwarves, is it?
Oh, nope, that just completely slipped my mind. It's 4 more of our companions. They're harmless. They're travelling in the balloon for safety.
Sort of nods.
We're quite a large group, really. You count us all out, but yeah, some of us up there, some of us down here.
Well, if they want to sleep down here, they can, but if they sort of can't handle Muddywugs when they come en masse, then I suggest they stay up in that balloon.
Will would nod, look at Gilfie and say, "Do you want to let them know, Gilfie, what our plan is?"
Yeah, I'll go tell them now. Just sort of flies up. They're quite close by, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty close. They're tailing you. They're not being stealthy at all. Especially with, you see Sing Song trying to teach Rhaenys how the balloon works. Imagine Babette's just like
Yeah, Babette's
taking it
Babette.
easy.
Kicking it back.
Yeah, and Sing Song's like, "Oh, Gilfie, it's good to see you. It's been a bit hit and miss up here, but I think I'm teaching Rhaenys how to do this thing, and the boss looks pretty relaxed. So, how goes it down at yonder camp?"
Yeah,
They're nice.
it's pretty good. They seem all really nice so far. But yeah, she just explains what they're gonna do. You should just stay up here, I think.
What do you think, boss?
What? I've been practicing on this here flute. You like this? My flute skills, first mate, Feathers?
And she just and he starts like blowing on Sing Song's flute really badly.
Yeah, really nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind. We can stay up here if you want us to. The breezy air fills my lungs with excitement or something.
Well, okay. I only heard half of what you said, but yeah.
I said the breezy air fills my lungs with excitement.
Oh, okay. Does that mean you're gonna stay up here?
I mean, we could come down and refuel.
Oh, I guess so.
I don't know how it works.
I don't know, boss. I think we can last a few days up here, and we better keep young Rhaenys and Mistress Seraphina out of the way. And you can see Seraphina looks at you, Gilfie, and she's like, "Please be quick. It's difficult being up here the whole time with these people."
Very well. That gives me more time to practice on my flute.
Oh, boss, you'll be a master in no time.
Seraphina, I'm so sorry.
Okay,
Right.
I'll tell him to be quick.
Rhaenys calls after you as you're flying back, Gilfie, and she's like, "Please, mate, get to remember, please, Gilfie.
No, Mike hates that voice.
Yeah.
Something to remember. The travel by Gilfie, thanks." As you're flying away, you're just like, I could ignore that.
I didn't hear half of it, but she'll say it.
Yeah, let's say the wind was blocking it as well as you're flying away.
Yeah. Fly back down.
Yeah. So, as you get back down, I assume you relay the information to Rill.
Yeah.
Umak would point around the camp. He's like, "You've met most of the people here. Yeah, there's Destan, an Arena, this girl up there with the raven, and that's Bula the clubber. She's a real fine one.
Real what one?
Fine one.
No, cut out again.
Ah!
Fine, fine.
Oh, right.
Don't talk much though, so she mostly just prefers walloping things, and no man can only talk so much about young people things,
Yeah, can relate.
Right, why don't you folk come round the fire and we can discuss stories of the future or in the past. We've got a few. You're gonna need to catch your rest now if you want. We're gonna fight in Bullywugs tonight.
Okay. If you think that's best.
Well, I can keep you up with my stories. There's one time over in the Pearl. Right now, I was like, we should go to Old Aqualia. You haven't been to Old Aqualia.
Yeah, we have actually.
Oh, you know what I mean. It's a bit different here. A bit more dusty. Oh, you know what I mean. Oh, yeah, I went over there. I had to look around, There were some things there. Real bad things. But I've taken my licks. I've been on and on. Found some dead folk, got the money for it. And the thing is, there ain't no salt over on Old Aquila. Do you see anyone here there, boy?
Insight check.
This guy went from Prospector to Elvis. This guy's great.
You know what I mean?
Will's not insight checking, he loves this.
Natalie, you get the idea, but some of what this guy might be. You think he's into older Qualia, but he is going on and on.
Yeah, she's all just trying to get her bullshit meter going, seeing if he's just
Oh,
fucking
he
about.
would mention at one point,
Yeah, of course, I didn't do any of the fighting. I was being heavily guarded. I'm an important man, you know. That's why I'm here with Narina. Obviously, I mean, my main man, Destan, he always keeps me safe, but it's not quite the same as Old Quayle, you know what I mean? I assume you've been there.
I have been there, yeah.
Oh, you seen that Major's Tower? That's pretty awful. Pretty awful. We couldn't find a way in when we went.
We went all the way up to the top.
Oh, you shitting me. How'd you get in? Was there like a secret tunnel?
There was indeed. You hit it on the head.
Damn, we can
Secret
find
tunnel,
that.
the
Yo,
crazy old
shitting me.
Archmage.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I guess that
Oh.
explains. Yeah.
We haven't discussed our your neighbours. What's going on with their ascendancy, right?
Yeah, send us to the northeast from here. They could like to send a few runners around occasionally and make jigsaw with when not making any, problems for them. But they know we're stuck here, so it's not much of a problem. They got a port up there somewhere. I see the boats out in Horizon. Well, I don't. Gail does, and she says they're there.
Do you know what they're here for?
You know, it's depends how much you trust a rumor, you know.
It's more useful than what I know now.
You ever heard of paragons? Their thing in their society.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks over. He tries to take everyone in at once. He's like,
The thing to say about the paragons is that dwarves can reach godhood. As unbelievable as that is, and I believe it's quite unbelievable myself.
It's a load of old bullshit.
Well, I agree with you there, Miss Ann. You probably know way more about it than I do. But,
More than I'd like.
well, exactly. Anyway, those paragons like to, well, to become a paragon, you gotta do something good. And they say there's a paragon on in the salted forest. He must be looking for something real big if he's gonna get his paragon hood.
Greta gives real big eyes here, and there's a paragon here.
Yeah, Will raises his eyebrows.
Narina.
Like a grimace on his face, like, ooh.
Narina cuts in as well. She's like, there's also the Inquisition here as well. I've seen a few Inquisitors on my travels. And Umac's like,
Yeah, the Inquisitors. I had a brief run-in with one of them. Got held up with his crossbow. It was an awful thing. Shot 3 bolts at once. None of them hit though. I'm pretty fast. But also, he didn't shoot me. He was shooting a tree.
Yeah, it sounds like there's quite a lot of power being flexed up here.
Well, I
They're
must.
expecting heavy resistance or danger.
I don't know. It seems that they can't really got one of them here. There's of course the hybrids. They leave us alone mostly. It's the bullyworks here problems. I've heard about satyrs and arachnoforms, but I haven't seen any. Narina saw a satyr once. Didn't you, Narina?
yes, I did. It was watching me from the trees, and I tried to approach it, but it scattered pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's the thing. They don't like to. They like air. They like to be here, there, and everywhere.
Rill takes a moment to look around the camp.
Yeah.
Does some
Perception.
mental calculations.
Uh-huh.
He's like, he starts pointing to people. He points at Bula and he's like, muscle. Points to Gale. He's like, scout. points to Narina. Travel expert? And points to Destan. More
Yeah.
muscle. And then he points back at Umak and he's like, for a mining or salt hunting expedition, it feels like you've got one salt miner here.
Well, that's the thing, you see. I was the head of the salt miners, but most of them, well, most of them got ate up by the bullyworks, you know.
Oh.
They're not the most capable in combat. I was kept sequestered away in my tent while my brothers fought on without me. And the rest of them are the survivors. Obviously the upper echelons.
That's awful.
It is. I assume that's why Destin kept your little thing outside.
But he sort of
Yeah.
half scouts.
Momo, he's not actually a muddy work, he's more just like a puddle that walks around. Muddy work.
Alright, I'll trust you as long as you're not an insider for the Muddy Works.
Hey Momo, you can come inside.
Momo walks up to the door and Destan just like steps in the way. And Momo slips under his legs.
He's like, "Wee!"
Destan can
He
see
just walks
this.
through his legs, not like through his legs, but literally through his legs.
He basically turns into a puddle,
Yeah.
morphs through his legs and out the other side.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. That's amazing.
Walks past Gilfie and gives her a nod, and he like strides up to Real.
Love Momo. Yeah, Real gives him a little pat on the head. Just like, see? He's my lovely living puddle.
If Real dies right at the end, you should level Momo up to our level and make him a Vengeance Paladin.
Oh, I will play that to death.
Okay. Umat looks at him.
You don't look like the other ones, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Whilst they've been
Pretty great.
talking, the mention of the Ascendancy and the Inquisition in particular, Hansel
Yeah.
started like massively panting loads, and Greta's trying to like sort of comfort him slightly.
You can see why. I think Narina would be looking at Hansel concerned, mainly because he seems like quite an aggravated dog anyway.
Yeah.
But she's keeping an eye on you and the dog. So, what would everyone be doing in the time between, well, now and maybe the Bullywug's coming?
Real would want to have a look at the defences, see if there's
Mhm.
anything that could be done, like how we've been before with Greta setting up traps and everything.
Okay. So you'd see that these watchtowers, they overlook the palisade. So you could stand up there and see outside.
Hmm.
There's cracks between these rocks, which you don't think most things could get past. You could probably set up another barrier near the entrance if you wanted to, but it's all quite ramshackle. You could strengthen things if you wanted to.
Don't massively anything that useful for setting up traps anymore.
Yeah. I haven't got much of mine.
I've got chain. I've got shovel. Could I go dig some holes?
Oh yeah.
And then like cover, and I don't know if we got any stuff to cover them up with, like blankets and rocks.
Okay. I would say if you can do that, do an athletics check, and I'll determine how many holes you can dig, and how. Well, if you tell me how deep you want them.
They don't have to
I
be
can
that
put it
deep.
in.
It's more just to inconvenience them.
Okay, I'm going to say, if you want, you can dig 6 5-foot ditches wherever you want.
Nice. Yeah, I mean, if
And I'll say now that if they're run over, they'll take they'll go prone and their movement will end if they
Mm.
fall in it.
Maybe just like around the camp, like, or maybe not like focusing on the entrances,
Like there?
potential point of entrance. Like maybe a couple here, and then maybe I don't know, like, where do you think?
I think the entrances is a good idea.
Yeah, just sort of scat all around the entrance. It's like almost like in a 5 on a dice,
Oh, okay.
like a diamondy kind of shape.
Kind of like that.
I mean, I can't see them all because of the lighting, but hold on, let me drag Greta down. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe the one on the left more like down where Greta is now, like there.
Yeah. Okay.
I love the thought of Greta digging and Umak just being like, yeah, that's good digging technique right there. Got
Yeah.
yourself a hole.
She just grabbed Hansel. We're like, come on, boy, go dig
Yeah,
some fucking
nice.
holes. And she-
Answer would definitely help. And it would help calm him down a little bit. I imagine him doing something would be a bit more
yeah, definitely.
calming. Anything else from anyone?
I think Rill would maybe speak with Destan as the kind of like doing an inventory of the group's strengths so that everyone
Okay.
knows everyone, and if Destan has any ideas about, because Destan and the others have experienced these attacks before, like he'd say like Hipatra is an incredible martial artist, close combat powerhouse. Greta, complete brutal close combat, and also surprisingly mobile with Hansel. Like Greta can be rapid response, Hipatra can hold a gate or what have you from enemies. Rill will likely post up on a perch with his bow. Like he'd go over that stuff with Destan so that they feel efficient and well organized.
Destan would tell you there are several different types of muddywugs which have attacked him before.
Oh shit.
One is the basic muddywug that you have seen before, and most of what he describes is similar to the encounter you had with them earlier. Much like Momo, they're quite small. They can jump quite high, so sometimes the muddywugs completely jump over the palisade, but they're quite tired after they do it. There is a bulkier form of muddywug
Oh,
who's like the infantry, which they basically just throw against the walls and the entrance.
incredible.
Biggie Wugs.
The biggie
There
wugs.
is. He says there are some more mystical muddywugs who are proficient in spell casting,
Oh,
and he says that
Mudamences.
they can sort of grow vines and things everywhere. He's seen some people die with like a thunder wave that they did. They sometimes like to be tricksy and cast fog clouds to try and like confuse everyone. And he says one of the most disgusting things he's ever seen isn't a muddywug itself, but it is a huge toad which the muddywugs control, and that can easily jump over the fences, and it has grabbed people and taken them off, and they've never seen them again.
Oh god.
And one thing they saw very, very briefly was a very, very fat muddywug that seemed to be wearing a crown, and it seemed to be bossing around all the other ones. But he didn't really see much of what he was doing, but he seemed to command respect from all the others. But they only saw him fleetingly, and he says Umak saw him, so he's not 100% sure. He said obviously guarding the gate is important because it's massive. Sometimes they like to jump on these stones back here to try and get in.
Bastard.
Sometimes they like to use this tree trunk outside to have like a jump into it, but that's all they've really tried. And a lot of the time, if you like ranged, he would suggest going up in the watchtowers and just trying to shoot them. But he doesn't know what's coming, or how many.
They will return.
Yeah, and in greater numbers.
Mounty
That's
work.
awesome. I'm excited. I'm fucking hyped.
When you say Mounty work, I just think of like
Yeah, the
like
Canadian outfit.
yeah.
Also, I forgot. Combat ability. He thinks him, Destan himself, and Narina are probably the best. They can probably
shit.
hold themselves.
What's Narina's style?
She is. You know enough. She's basically She's like a swashbuckler, basically.
Okay.
And he's like a veteran.
Yeah.
Gale's based on a scout.
Yep. What is the thug?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he says
Umak.
whatever happens, Umak should not go in battle. He is very frail and weak.
But strong in spirit.
Yeah, strong in spirit.
Yeah, I love Umak.
And he does have a warhammer on his back, so just in case things get a little, dicey, he can attack back.
My man.
And Destan says he has seen him fight a bullywug, and the bullywug nearly won. But the muddywug, he did get him.
Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, Rill would take some time to be part of Destan's planning, all that stuff.
I'm just going to go to the toilet, but then we'll carry on.
Cool.
Sweet.
God, I'm ready for my Muddywug siege.
Muddy bugs. Still the best thing in Shadow.
I'm wondering whether we should have Greta outside,
Can do.
doing
Yeah.
your classic cavalry kind of hit and run distraction, because you've also got the ring of jumping, so you can leap back over the walls.
I don't want to abandon Hansel out there, but I'm happy to go out
Oh,
there
true.
anyway.
Very true. Very true. True.
I still like the idea though.
Mm. Yeah, Rill will be up on one of these. Thinking maybe Hepatra near the rocks,
I like that idea.
repelling invaders. Gylfi doing the Gylfi stuff in the sky. Destan can hold the door. Oh, door.
Hold the door.
Door.
After watching Wheel of Time, I just want those, what are they called? Trog or something things.
Oh yeah, they're great.
They're so
They're
cool.
beastmen.
They're creepy as fuck.
Is the first episode the village gets attacked?
Yeah.
Oh, so do you have the blacksmith?
Yes. Oh, it's so fucking cool. The hammer.
Yeah, and that he has. That's the coolest video or whatever series representation I've seen of a barbarian. Where it's just rage, kill everything.
I watched the first 3 episodes today. It's very good.
Yeah, I really like it.
I hate that barmaid bitch though. Betrayed them.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
It's like, you fucking. But the bard guy was cool.
Yeah, he's awesome. It's an awesome character. Might read the books. We should. I know Keith really likes it.
It seems good. Like, it seems like an interesting world from what I could see what's happened so far.
Yeah, I liked the focus on the little micro cultures, the different villages and stuff. Everyone's very different.
I like the sort of reincarnation stuff. Kind of reminded me of the Fire Ganassi stuff. Not quite the same, but
yeah, that is really cool.
Right, I'm back.
I just can't get over that one guy. Looks like Hayden Christensen so much, and it really bothers me.
Oh yeah, the main guy.
Yeah.
Which guy?
Started
In
watching
Wheel of Time.
Yeah, Wheel of Time.
Oh, I read the book and I was like,
There you go.
didn't get into it.
Keith loves it.
Oh. So does Josh. He was like, "You just got to read the first 3 books, and then you become good." And I was like, "That's a lot. a lot considering I was fine on the first one."
Yeah.
That's some good ideas. And okay. Right. So, as night, well, I better turn the thing on.
Oh,
Music
it's siege
through.
time, baby.
Can everyone still see?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to be outside the gates though.
Okay.
Didn't do what Tom said, and can get up on this rock up here and try and hide before.
Okay.
Very
Yeah.
nice. Rill will be on a platform.
In fact, we'd hide so much that we'd be lying down and we try and get like a grey blanket and put it on top of us so we kind of blend into the rock a bit.
Can you do a stealth check for Greta then?
Yeah. And let me just check Hansel's stuff.
I'd love it if a balloon just had like a cannonball
Is
in
this,
it.
is this a big rock? Can I be over there?
That is a big rock, yeah. It's
Yeah.
about 15 feet up.
I mean, the balloon could have filled up on big rocks to throw down at people.
Yeah, true. I might do it every round so they can throw a rock out. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Seeing as you had such a long time to hide, Greta,
Yeah.
I'd say you have advantage.
Okay, so it'd be a straight roll then.
Well, you can take the 17.
Okay. Well, I got
Yeah,
I
I'll just
technically
go-
got disadvantage because
Oh.
of heavy armor. But then
Okay.
it's all,
Oh,
it's all funky because Hansel as well, and
I'd say you'd had so long to hide. You probably, like, I imagine you just hiding and Real being like, "I can see you," and you'd be like, "Oh shit."
Try again.
Destan is going to guard the door. Gail's going to keep a look out that way. Bula's going to look out that way. Umak is going to go hide in his tent. Narina probably go here.
Shish Rumble.
And what is Apatra doing? Actually,
Down
Narina
by
will
the
go
rocks.
there. Oh yeah, okay then.
In case they try
Right.
and get through.
So, as the night begins to onset and it starts to get a little darker and the shadows a little longer, can anyone who wants to roll a perception check for me, please?
I don't know why mine's not rolling. Oh, there we go. Oh, we're rolling shite.
Yeah, we're pooping.
So, everyone here starts to hear it, but it's like very in the background. You can hear it growing closer and closer. Real in your direction. You don't spot anything just yet, but I'm just gonna put the battle music on.
Oh,
And
yeah.
everyone roll. Can someone firstly roll me a d20?
Damn it, I got beaten. Oh, nice.
Hey. 8.
For fuck's sake, I did click it. 15.
Let me just go this one. That on? That music?
Oh, nice, I rolled the same.
Oh,
Oh
no,
my
what
god,
does it say?
I rolled a fucking with advantage twice. I rolled for 15. That's funny.
Nice.
Hmm? Okay. So, no one noticed these guys sneak in. Didn't roll high enough on your perceptions. They will get a surprise round.
Oh.
as Muddywugs burst out. The first wave, the sneaky wave, has appeared.
Sneaky wave.
Right. So, just their passive perception, they wouldn't have seen Greta.
Well, actually, I think I can rage and stop my surprise.
Oh,
I think it is. Is it instinctive house? Yeah, it's part of your bonus action. No, that's not it. What is it that stops you from? Is it feral instinct? Yeah. Additionally, if you're surprised by the beginning of combat, and aren't incapacitated, you can act normally on your first turn, but only if you enter a rage before doing anything else. Unfortunately, Hansel would be surprised. Technically, oh, well, he's on my turn, but he's still a separate creature, so he would be surprised, I think. So I will rage to, and then I'll jump down from Hansel, and then run to this guy, and then.
Yeah. And you see these Muddywugs look different to they've got like tribal markings on them. They look a lot more fleshy. They're wearing their bodies are painted in like different colours.
22.
Yeah, you hit him.
15 plus the 20, 24 points of damage. Is that right?
You just like
23.
swing your sword and this guy's head just comes.
No, 22.
off.
Fuck me, I can't do math. Nice. I don't know if I can get enough further. Actually, I might be able to. Well, knock it out. Well, I can actually. I can get up to this guy. I'll yeah, take a second. I'll take a attack at this guy as well. Ah shit, only a 10.
Yeah, this guy he does like a matrix dodge below your sword as it swings through.
Of course he does. Yeah, that is my turn though.
Okay. This guy over here runs up to the rock. You see him below Gilfrey. He's like, and does like a little jump up onto the rock. He's gonna try and bite you. Then he's gonna use his spear as well. They both miss.
Jesus.
This guy, he jumps up onto the rock as well. Sees Hepatra. Pulls out a spear. Throws it down at her.
Sorry,
It misses.
Oh my god.
Oh shit, I didn't do these guys. I'll do them at the end of the bully. This guy runs up onto the rock. Jumps up on the rock. He sees you roll. He's going to throw a spear at you up on this rock.
Yep.
Goes flying past you. This Muddywug going to try and bite Greta.
Fucking hell, he crit.
Oh!
As he does the Matrix dodge, he just plunges his teeth into your leg.
Is that all the same damage? Yeah. Is that
Yeah,
piercing?
6 bludgeoning.
Half to 3.
Are you doing your maximizing crits?
Yes.
Oh
That
yes.
should be
Be
4.
9 half to 4.
So 1 more damage.
second attack and misses. This Bullywug. It's going to jump up onto the fence. I'm going to make him do a dexterity check as well.
Comedy check. What?
Oh god, let's see which way he falls. Okay, so 1, 2. He falls backwards off. He's like, do you hear him fall down? Takes 2.
Oh fuck. Wrong mobilization.
And this guy going to run up here. He's also going to try and jump on the fence. Dexterity check. And he also falls off. Right, I just got to roll all these other guys.
I rolled for Momo as well, so
Thank you.
just so you know. 13 initiative count.
Bula sees that one fighting Gilfie. Gonna try and heavy crossbow it. Flies past. Yes, Dan. He's gonna prepare. Gonna sort of hold his action. Greta.
Well, bonus action is call Hansel down here. I don't think you can quite get there. What's his speed? Oh, it's 50 feet. You can actually get there. And then action. Well, let's get Hansel to just attack him first. Let's see if it kills him. And also I'll do his little d4, which is a 3. So Hansel will bite with advantage because of Greta. Ooh, not great.
It misses as the Muddy Wug again
Damn.
gracefully dodges out of the way.
Oh, flame tongue it. 25.
Oh, that hits.
A lot of damage. 22 points of damage again.
And after this amazing Muddy Wug expends all his energy to dodge, he is impaled upon the flaming sword like a shish kebab.
Yeah, I'll
He is
just for the rest of my movement and stuff, I'll just get on the back of Hansel, I think. And yeah, I'll just get up on the back of Hansel for now, and then he can't really move anymore, so that'll be my turn.
Okay. Momo.
Momo. Can Momo see? Momo wants to throw
You
something.
can see this guy here.
Yeah, that one. Momo. Yeah.
Misses. Muddy Wug looks up at Momo, incensed.
Traitor! That is Momo.
Gilfie.
Gilfie. Gilfie is gonna just fly up with a disengage. And then she's just gonna be shooting arrows with her archer form.
The bonus action.
Yeah.
Yeah. That definitely hits. The one below her.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, and this arrow just goes through the Muddy Wug, explodes open, and Muddy Wug's like blown apart. Exactly what you needed.
Nice. Yeah, it's about 80 foot in the air now.
Patra, nothing. Well, there's a little Muddy Wug just above you.
He's unmuting.
The pet.
Can't shoot it in the bum.
You could try and shoot it in the bum.
Sick. Okay.
Good dart.
Maybe I'll try and stab it in the bum.
You'd have to get up on the rock, but I think you've got climb speed, so you could climb up there if you wanted.
Would that risk my cover being blown?
I think this Muddywug at the moment is looking at Momo. It looks like it's going to attack Momo.
Yeah, screw it. I'll climb up there and I'll stab it.
Okay. It hits Sebatra. You deal a devastating blow, but it's still like like lurching at you now. Oh! But the second attack punches Muddywug in the face, and there's no face
call it
left.
Edge of the Second. Oh, I'm so glad somebody got that joke.
And
Love
its
it.
lifeless corpse just falls down the rock. Anything else? Hey. Real?
Can Rill see any outside, or are there any in Rill's sightline with his bow?
This guy down here.
No, it's a
You might not be
steady
able to
aim and
see.
shooting time, I think. Bit simple for now. Steady aim to give myself advantage, and you. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
So this thunder shot goes off, hits into the Muddywug, and Muddywug just explodes open everywhere. It didn't stand a fucking chance.
Yeah, kablamo.
Okay. Gail's gonna hold her action in case she sees anything. Shoot it with the bow. She knows there's Muddywugs nearby. Okay, it's her turn. Can someone roll me a D8 and a D20 for me, please? Give a D8. You see two of these hulking Muddywugs appear in the distance, getting closer to the camp.
Yeah, the biggie
And
ones.
Oh my god, that's so cool.
they are backed up by 3 more Muddywugs in little packs.
Oh my god. Was that a roll on the D20? Jesus.
Yeah.
There are 20 Muddywugs.
So now I get to go with all these guys. Real, you see this huge Muddywug walking towards the towards your position. He's going to try and standing leap up.
God, that's terrifying.
I'm gonna just do a quick dex check for him on the wall. Ooh! And he again falls off.
These palisade
Not
walls
the-
paying off.
Not the greatest start. But he will throw a spear up at you. Which goes fucking miles out the way. This guy is going to try and walk this way towards the gate, but he falls into one of your traps, Greta.
Nice.
So he falls down, takes a d6. And is prone. Get rid of that trap now. Any other Muddywugs? They see Greta, these two little ones, and we're like, screaming towards her. One of them's going to take on Hansel, and the other's going to take on Greta. This one's against Greta. Can try and bite.
Misses.
Try and stab.
Ooh, fuck. Yeah, that does hit. 6, 7 plus 5 is 12. 9.5 is 6 damage.
And the other one's going to bite. Ansel misses.
Hits.
6.
Second.
Yeah, take it.
Damage.
These other two, they're just gonna
Oh, wait, he
Boop.
wasn't at full health for some reason.
standing jump, move here. We see Gilfie's above. Standing jump here. We're gonna do a quick insight check, see if we can work anything out.
She's 80 foot up, if that helps.
So these muddy works. They make a beeline, trying to surround Bula at the watchtower. Any more of them? No. Arena. Down here. And she will... Oh, God. God, do you really not have any range? She'll go here, and she'll try and throw a dagger at that muddy wug. As it's barely alive. Bula sees these ones trying to surround her, so she's going to come down. And she's going to mace one of them. Try and... Well, see how much damage that does, actually. She clonks one on the head. Then she tries to bring it up with another strike. And another muddy wug is dead. Destin. He's like, this isn't many of them. There's going to be way more. Keep yourselves disciplined now. These are the ones on Greta. Gonna do a heavy crossbow shot at one of them. Goes flying wide. Greta, it's your turn.
Well, let's roll the d4 first because it's got +2 to this. Ooh, 5. That means it's up to 9, which means I should use his thing. Bonus action. Let's use 8 points and go do a bite frenzy.
Oh, nice.
Warg makes bite attacks against proficiency bonus creatures their choice within 5 feet of them. So we can attack both of them with advantage. This of Greta. The first is a 14, which I think
It misses.
Second is a 17.
Hits.
He's also knocked prone automatically as part of the thing.
Okay.
And then Greta will attack the prone one with advantage. For 20 to hit. For a lot of damage.
And yeah. Another one squelched into the ground.
And then second attack on the other one. Ooh, 14 misses.
Yeah.
That is my turn.
Momo.
Momo threw his spear away. So Momo's gonna come over here and support and dodge. That's not true. Yeah, Momo's playing it slow.
Gilfy.
You'll be gonna fly. Over here. Here. Just horizontally, so she's still 80 foot up as well. And she's gonna do a arrow.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to look at the map. Where are the baddies?
You can see one here. He's on the floor. The one's fighting Greta. You can't see one of them.
Okay. Well, one on the floor next to Greta. She's gonna arrow.
Is that a disadvantage? Oh no.
This-
The other one's knocked down.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
this
one's
guy.
knocked
Yeah.
Is that within range? Oh, hold on. I didn't realise that's such short range. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to say I'm 60 foot up because I didn't realise it was short range. But okay, 60 foot. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it hits, but it's not enough to take him down.
Oh. And do I have any long range shit? Oh yeah. Guardian Star on that one. Over there.
This guy.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh, and he turns around and he's like, and it just collides into his body and there's nothing left after it hits.
Nice. That's my turn.
Hipatra. Don't think
She's
there's
unmuted.
anything. There's nothing really in range.
I was going to say, I can't really see anything from where I am, can I?
No, you can't.
Can I get up onto a higher rock and see if I can see anything?
Yeah, you could climb up onto this rock up here,
Sweet.
but do a
Oh, yeah,
perception.
definitely can't see anything now.
Do a perception check for in the distance, like quite far in the distance.
17.
Yeah, you see a few more of these massive, of these
Oh,
big bullywugs approaching. They're probably too far away for now, but they seem to be making some considerable ground.
Brilliant. She did warn everyone then.
Okay. She's standing guard? Yeah. No. Real.
Are there targets for real?
You did see this big guy jump onto the fence and he fell off.
And then
But
fell off.
he's at an acute angle though. So
Yeah.
it's quite hard to see him.
Can Real see what's going on with Greta?
Yeah, it's far enough away to see what's going on.
Is she? Are there any fight she's fighting?
There's one that's sagging around. Doesn't look like it'll last much longer. Boom.
Indeed, he will not.
And this guy dodging around, it just collapses as the arrow pierces through him. Another one. killed. And you think back with that real, there's that guy offering you Muddywug hides.
I remember, yeah.
Like, yeah. Seems
him
like
up on
it
the
could- yeah.
Hannah's just informed me I've not leveled up Hansel,
Oh,
so his
shit.
health's wrong.
Noob.
8 times.
Anything else, real?
No, that's me entirely.
Gale can see that big bullywug. So she's going to longbow it. Shoots past him, so it would have been disadvantage as well because he's prone. And the Muddywugs, can someone roll me a d4, a d8, and a d20?
Oh man,
Okay.
good. 1 on the D4. Yeah. Good. I think low numbers help us.
d4. Okay. Rill, you'd see approaching from this side this
Oh, excellent.
massive toad, which is just bouncing along. It looks pretty intimidating.
Yeah. Fucking huge.
And Hepatra, you can see there's a group of little bullywugs which seem to be led by 2 big muddywugs coming for your position.
No, his health is fine.
Right. Time to do their turns. You see the toad, Rill.
Yeah. I see the toad.
It runs up here onto this rock.
Mm-hmm.
It does a standing leap over the wall,
Uh-oh.
and it is fully in the camp.
Ah, shit.
And it just runs up here next to Gale.
Ooh.
And it is going to try and bite. It hits.
Damn it, Gale.
So she has been swallowed.
Fucking jumped in and ate Gale.
And okay. Oh no, sorry, it can't do that yet.
Whew.
It does the bite. And she is grappled. Okay. These big muddywugs. This one's just gonna jumps up, tries to charge through, gets to there. This one's going to jump up and engage the Patra. I'll do their attacks after. And the little bullywugs like whoosh, following the big one. They get to here. Where are the rest of them? This guy's gonna get up. Guy reaches there. He's gonna run through here. Right. So, and this this guy's going to try and jump on the fence again. Try and engage Rill. And again, he falls off. You hear a crunch below you, Rill. That Muddywug's dead. They're all dead. Okay. So one Muddywug here is going to try and attack Destan. There's a butt. One-handed. Misses both. This elite Muddywug is going to try and hit an arena.
Oh,
It's... So she's 3. The injured Muddywug's also going to try and attack her. Misses. Elite Muddywug going to throw a spear at her. Misses. God damn it. This guy is going to attack Cleopatra. Can try and bite her. Vicious spear her. So that hits. So you take 5 piercing damage. And another 4 piercing damage, so 9 overall.
Is it not 6?
No,
That's the
because
second
that's
number.
it's when you do it on a.
You sure? Because the 20 says 2d6, whereas that extra
Yeah,
dice
right.
is just 1d8. A singular d8.
Let me see. 1d8 plus, yeah. So it does do that. So it does 11. It should be that. This one is going to try and throw a thing at Bula.
Ooh-la.
It hits. And then all the other 3 Muddywugs are going to copy the big one. And 3 little spears fly out towards Bula. Only one of them hitting.
Yeah. Oh my god, it's death by 1,000 cuts.
This guy's going to try and jump on defense again. Let's try his acrobatics this time. He can't balance for shit. If he falls off again.
He's gonna die. Gotta get out of the thing.
Arena. Just gonna do a rapier attack on the weak one. So she finishes off this guy. And she does another rapier attack. And a dagger attack against the big one. So he managed to dodge out way of a rapier, but the dagger finds its mark. Bula. She's gonna come down and go up to the big Muddywug.
Oh, Bula.
Oh, sorry. She should have disadvantage attacking this guy because he stinks real bad.
Aw.
So the big guys, you have disadvantage and melee attacks against them. Disadvantage, I said. So she hits one of them, clubs it in the face.
Is that within 5 feet?
Yeah, she's right next to him.
No, I'm just saying the disadvantage.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The big guys. Because they smell real bad. Destin's just going to try and take this guy out. So 2 attacks of his trident.
Ugh.
Oh, let's go.
So he slashes through the first one. And he would have moved up here. So I have to roll another one, see if he's got disadvantage still. Yeah, so he misses because he's like, oh! Greta, it's your turn.
Let's roll for Hansel. +3. Then I'm going to equip my Vicious Whip and ride up to here. And do a reckless attack with it.
Yeah, so straight roll.
Well, it's 10 feet, so that's why I asked if it was 5
Oh, nice, yeah.
feet. And I will use one of the charges.
Yep.
To Constitution saving throw. He fails, so he is paralyzed. So the first one does that much damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one attack is an automatic crit, I think, on paralyzed.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So it would be 1d4 plus 5 is 9, plus 2 is 11, 13 points of damage.
Okay, so with that, Greta,
Oh wait, sorry, more
using
would be more than that, but if he's dead anyway, it doesn't matter.
your tactical ingenuity, you slap him down, he starts writhing on the floor, and you just pierce him through his skull. He is dead.
Nice. And then the rest of my movements, I moved from here, 20 feet, 30 feet, 40 feet. I'm telling Hansel to dash. So Hansel can get all the way out behind this guy. That is my turn. And I did reckless, so I have reckless on me.
Momo.
Momo! Momo is gonna move. And speeds up. Oh. And he's gonna throw a mud bomb
Nice.
at the elite Muddywug. Yeah. Damn it.
You
That's
see
Momo's turn.
it just go over the wall, and he just turns around and shrugs at you.
The empathy.
Guilty.
Gilfie thinks that Greta and these guys have got this out here. So she's gonna stay where she is, but cast Falling Stars on the big thinking toad.
Yeah.
Yes. Let me just remind everyone what that does, because I can't remember.
Falling stars. Silvery beam of pale light shines down, 5-foot radius. So I assume it's concentrated on him.
Yeah.
First time. Or it starts its turn there. It's engulfed by ghostly flame. So I'm going to start its turn, it'll make a constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm going to
I'll draw
cast
that
it.
one.
I think 4th level. So I think I roll the damage on his turn as well.
Yeah, at the
Sure.
start of his turn, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
And bonus action, I'm gonna arrow the elite Muddybug up there. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
It hits
Nice.
and collides into him, but he's still up. These things are a bit tougher than their cousins.
He doesn't.
Oh, shit.
No,
Straight now as well, and I think that's my turn.
Hipatra, you have been surrounded by bullywugs as they have breached the defences with standing jumps. Or long jumps.
Finding a way out with punches.
Nice. So again, Elite Bullywug managed to parry that one. That one hits though. Whoosh. Big one against him.
What about your fire damage on your fists?
Oh yeah, you need to do that. Yeah. It's D6 now, isn't it?
Yeah, didn't we upgrade it or something?
Yeah, it's D6. Yeah, there we go.
Jeez, spending a key point.
Nice.
Warrior of bows.
Whoa.
Warrior of bows.
Gudunge. And it's not quite down. But yeah, with the last fire attack, he burns up. And I assumed you'd turn and probably try and fight one of these little ones, but the attack misses. Rill.
Really, T. Bobbins. Big stinking toad. Big stinking toad. Dirty stinking toad. Gonna shoot it. Well,
Flies past.
Boom.
Boom. Not hitting.
here come the boom. That's me.
Gale. Going to try and escape the grapple as you see its giant tongue is just lashed around her. But she's stuck.
Damn it.
Right. Can someone roll me a d4? Another d4. And a d8.
3, 4, 1.
Okay. So, as you're all engaged in battle, you can hear this like slight chanting coming out. And you see these highly decorated muddywugs emerge from the outside. They look like they're carrying little staffs. What's the for? And you see each one of them is surrounded by a large bullywug, a muddywug defending them.
This is Elodius's worst nightmare.
And again, you see a big stinky toad appear on the scene.
Uh-oh.
Dirty stinking toad.
Let me just work out where these guys are gonna go. This muddywug is gonna go stand up against Hipatra as he jumps on a rock, standing on his two dead brethren. These guys. We got to here. Shaman's gonna stay behind them. Trying to sort of block you in. Shaman probably move up a little bit here. I think everyone's engaged at that point. I've got to do Toad, I guess. Toad. Toad would move through this trap. So I guess it will stop its movement there. Go prone. I think T6. Prone. Right. So let's do the Toad against Gale. He has to make another attack to try and swallow her.
Okay, but you've got to take some damage first. Hold on.
Oh, yeah. Con save, right?
Yeah.
He got a 12.
Ew.
All that damage. Holy shit!
Jesus,
Damn,
that
that's
was
some
a
good
roll.
rolls.
Yeah, really
So-
good.
Real
He
good.
goes in to swallow Gale, gets her in his mouth, and this huge beam of light almost completely wrecks him, but he's still up.
Like an
Is that
ion
hit? His
cannon.
target is swallowed and the grapple ends. So she is blinded and restrained. And it takes... Start with Toad's turn. Okay. So she's swallowed.
Damn it! I should have arrowed in as well.
I used a pink for swallowed. And it's going to try and move. Ba-dum, ba-dum. 10. As it gets slightly off the map over here with
Uh-oh.
Gale in her mouth.
I don't even know
Right.
she's in there as either, do I? Someone would have to tell me.
Shaman. We'll do with shamans now.
I mean, Gilfie would have probably shouted it out from above you.
Okay.
Because if you see that, he's getting away.
I mean, you could fly after him, actually. That'd be probably easier.
Yeah.
Because I'm kind of in the thick of it.
This guy is going to
Yeah.
cast Spike Growth. Wait, is it? Yeah, 20 foot. What is it? 20-foot radius.
Muddy Wug Shaman picture's so good.
I've been wanting to use these for a fucking long time. Oh wow, what is that? So dodgy. You should go right again. It looks like shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 4. Oh. No. So it casts Spike Growth. That's like that. So when you move when a creature moves in that area, takes 2d4 piercing damage for every 5 feet travels. Transformation from the ground to camouflage looks natural, so I don't think you really see it. Any creature that can't see it every time a spell is cast, so I don't think Real can't see him casting it, so I guess he wouldn't be able to see it. Let's make a wisdom perception check to see if he's done it. And he is also concentrating. This guy. This Muddy Wug. He is going to. He's going to call lightning on Gilfie.
Oh shit!
Nice.
Wow.
Zapped
Oh,
out the
oh.
air.
Oh, it comes through. Ah. Okay. Okay, I've got the thing.
Let me see.
What thing?
Got my lightning badge
Oh,
that I
yeah.
never thought I would use ever.
Oh yeah.
The thing with it is, though, it doesn't actually say what it does, but you kind of get an inkling by the description.
What does it say it does? 10 foot, 60 foot radius. Oh. Wait, that's actually watch for. A storm cloud appears in the shape of a cylinder. Choose a point you can see within range. 5 feet of that point must make a dexterity saving throw. So I guess he would cast it like there.
Where?
So between Gilfie and Destan.
Yeah.
Each creature within 5 feet must make a dexterity saving throw. What does the lightning badge do, Gilfie?
Well, you tell me. It doesn't have a proper explanation, but it
What
says.
is the explanation?
So I put it in the chat.
Okay.
There's no like, but it's kind of implied that you roll a d12.
Yeah, so you can roll the d12. See where it goes before you even make your check.
Hey!
Oh, fuck! Oh, you
Hey.
can see. Okay, that's good. Okay. So
Do it on the
still
shaman.
make a dexterity saving throw, Gilfie, because I think no wait, or you can let it hit you.
Pretty
I
bad
would
there.
say you can do that, so that you can channel it somewhere else.
Okay. What am I doing?
So still roll. Well, you can either choose to take the dexterity saving throw, or you can fail it but pass your full damage to someone else.
Plus 2d6.
Yeah, plus 2d6.
Do the Iroh. Redirect the lightning.
Yeah.
God, I need to watch
I
Avatar
roll it.
again.
I roll a dex save, don't I?
You don't have to. You can choose to fail it.
But
think
if
just-
I want to roll my 12, then I need to.
No, you
save,
don't.
right? Oh, I'm confused.
Just
You already
fucking.
rolled a
It
12.
doesn't matter.
Because you're
Kieran's,
taking
Kieran's
the whole
overcomplicating
damage.
it. Just.
I see. Just
just-
take it, you mean?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
so you won't take it, but yeah.
I'll just redirect it back at the guy. Push
Okay, nice. The guy next to you, Destan, does take the 14 though.
on.
But yeah, do you want to roll the 2d6?
Yeah.
Come on, big.
Ooh,
Nice.
Still pretty good. Oh, God.
Is that at the shaman?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not quite dead, but it's a huge amount of damage on him.
That's very
Let me
cool.
just read what else this does. Each creature, blah, take 3d10 or half. Cool down lightning in the same way again. Well, oh, he also has to do a con check. Okay, so he's maintaining concentration on it, but might be a little hesitant to try and do that again. This Muddywug Shaman. Try that. He's just going to produce flame at Hepatra. 19 hits, I think.
Yeah.
You take 10, well, 5 fire damage because of the group rule. Right. Time for the big bullywugs.
Biggie works.
Yeah. Oh god, I keep forgetting the name. These guys saw it cast, so they're gonna go round. Oh no, wait, they've already moved. Okay, they're both gonna throw a spear at Destan.
Gonna spoil the shaman's fun as well. That he's got to make a con save for his own electric spell.
Oh, I did that.
Oh,
he
you
got a
did?
16.
Okay.
He got a 16.
That's fair.
So that hits. Oh no, that misses actually. Oh god, what am I doing?
Second spear.
Why can't I do it? What's going on?
What happened?
What happened?
What happened?
Don't tell. Gonna have to watch the thing.
Where is it? Oh, why is it over there? Okay. Second guy. Misses. This one's gonna attack Narina. Bite. Spear.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
That's a vicious spear too.
Yeah, it is.
Oh
So
lordy!
it's maximized.
So 8 plus 2 is 10 plus 18. 26. Need to roll 2 more d6. 26 plus 2d6.
Oh my
So
fucking god.
37 points of damage.
Damn.
Shit.
37. And it is a huge cut, and you see as this vicious spear cuts into her face, it almost rips half her, like, cuts half her jaw open, so her smile's like it's extended up to
Oh.
her ear.
Oh.
That is gross.
She got
Yeah.
fuckered.
And then the guy next to her is also going to as he saw his friend do so well. And then one against Greta, the other one, as he senses that guy did a great hit.
No. Yeah. Oh no, it does have advantage. I'm recklessing. So the first one, yes, hits.
Oh yeah,
Half to 2.
was that? That was a
That was
Roll again for the spear.
Yeah, roll again
Might
for the
as well.
spear.
yes, bit.
Yeah.
Damn.
So -4. Cool.
And all those guys are gone. Oh, the little wugs.
Babby wug.
Buddy pup.
They sort of stare at Momo as they come in, but they see blood. They see Bula is fighting a big one. He's like, both hit. And then the next guy. We both hit as well. If they could actually do some fucking damage. I think that's everybody. Yep. Arena. Fucking hell. She's gonna disengage. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Yep.
Bop pretty
Oh,
hard.
I'm gonna do a wisdom check for her because that fucking trap's there. She walks straight into it.
No.
She goes prone. That's the end of her turn. 1d6. Good luck. Right, she's going to try and mess up some little bullywugs. Mace attack. Misses. That'll hit too. Destin. He's going to step in here. Try and defend her. Got disadvantage because they smell so bad. But he manages to hit anyway with his trident. And then his second attack. Doesn't hit. We've got too many of them!
Oh.
Is it my go?
Yeah.
Roll d4 start with. Fuck. Hansel's gonna use a overwhelming attack, spending 2 ferocity. I'm just thinking. Diddly. How do I want to do this? Yeah, overwhelming attack. So it'd be a straight roll, because Greta would grant him advantage, but he's got disadvantage. Oh, nat 20.
Oh shit. This one a big guy.
Yeah. So 8 plus 6, so 14.
Yeah. As these muddywugs are trying to fight into Destin, Hansel comes up behind him and just rips his arm off. He collapses on the floor.
Nice. Right, that's one down. Need to clear out shit. So Greta's gonna have to move.
Remember, this space is it's like overgrowing thorns from this guy.
Yeah, we need to move. We move up to the shaman
Yep.
and make 2 attacks against the shaman. Recklessly, because the guy's next to me. Actually, no, I'm gonna move up to here, so I am more than 5 feet away.
Well, okay, yep, that works.
And then I'll vicious lightning whip the shaman
Okay.
recklessly. Nat 20. That's
Nice.
really good, because that means takes an extra 7 damage, or 1d8, sorry.
Okay.
And
I guess
yeah,
if he's paralyzed, the concentration breaks, right? Or is that not a rule?
don't know actually.
No, I guess maybe it's not.
Unless it says
condition.
what's that? D8. So yeah, you take
Strength and dexterity saving throws. Okay, so it still does a con
9
save.
and plus 4 is 13. 13 plus
I mean,
8 is 21, 22, 23, 24. Takes 30 points of damage on the first hit.
Okay, it's barely alive, and I need to do his con save because apparently he still does it. He makes it,
Wait.
so forms are still up.
Oh yeah, but he is
Yeah.
paralysed though.
Yeah,
So
yeah, he's paralyzed, but he maintains his concentration.
was a second reckless as well, the same attack. This would be an auto crit if it hits. 17.
Yep, it hits.
So auto crit. So that means 6 plus 9 is 15, 16, 17,
Scratch at the
18,
Yup.
19, 26 points of damage.
And you see the vines recede as he is beat and as he is whipped to a pulp in the ground.
With the end of the whip, can I like grab him and then pull his body into the hole?
Oh yeah, and it just almost auto burial. Are you keeping track of the charges with that?
Yeah, I've got one left.
Nice. Okay,
And that is my turn for now, though.
nice turn. Momo.
Momo's gonna run up to this big bastard and bite his butt off. Oh, damn it.
He's got disadvantage, remember.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, no, Momo wouldn't because he's used to the smell.
Oh, he loves it.
It hits.
Oh!
And Momo, has Momo kill it?
Oh my god.
Momo just like, he turns into fucking Momo Pac-Man. He's just like, rah, 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 and just goes through the fucking elite Muddywug.
Because it's funny, I'm gonna make these guys do wisdom checks to see if they're scared of Momo.
Momo's their chief now.
Yeah. This guy is scared of Momo.
I'd be happy if the campaign ended on that note. Just Momo becomes king of the Muddywug tribe.
Let's go, everybody!
Momo's Donny from the Wild Thornberries.
Yeah.
That's an old reference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gilfy.
Gilpy moves the falling stars 60 feet onto these three guys over here. These three.
Okay, yeah. And the toad?
Yeah, I think it just about gets the toad. 'Cause he's in the corner.
I think, yeah, it either has to be the toad or the shaman, I think. I don't
Yeah.
think 5 foot does it.
No, I meant these three here. The toad and then the two elites.
Like that?
Yeah, like that.
Yeah. Okay. So
Um,
on their turn.
yeah, on their turn. And then she's gonna fly and try and follow this one over here. And do an arrow.
Okay. Important shot. It hits. It smashes into the back of a toad, but the toad, barely standing, limps on. It was
No.
1 point off going down.
Oh my god.
Damn it! Damn it.
Patra. You're engaged with a big Muddywug.
Kieran, that's not a very nice thing to say. Tom can hear you.
I think
I'm
Tom
gonna-
would be quite happy being a big Muddywug.
Yeah, that is true. Oh, he's my big Muddywug. No, I'm joking.
Oh.
It's the most romantic thing anybody's ever said. Anyway, I'm gonna punch it in the face.
Yeah, and it
22.
connects.
Sick. That and that. 10.
Yeah, you take
Do
some
it
big
again.
shots out of it, and again you plow into it.
Lovely. 7 and 12.
And
Can I-
you take this guy out in 2
Sweet.
hits.
Is there another one nearby?
There's a shaman, you'd have to jump down. There's one that is scared of Momo, and there is this one who's fighting
Yeah.
Bula.
Screw it, I'm gonna jump down. We don't like the shaman, right?
No.
He's
He-
a
he
bad boy.
He threw a flame at you.
No, I don't like him. He's a bad boy. I'm gonna do flurry of woes. Oh,
He's
fuck
the
it.
This one, he like
bad
parries with his little
boy.
stick. He's like,
15?
that one he can't block, and his stick is cracked. Yeah, that hits.
15. Yeah. Cool.
Okay.
15 damage.
He's looking hurt.
Good. I break your stick, strange muddywug shaman. Yeah, that's me.
Riddle.
Where'd the big toad go with Gale inside?
It is all the way over here.
I can't see it. 'Cause the
It'd be
palisade
very
is in the
hard
way.
because of the other wall.
Probably see Gilfy in the distance though.
You could see Gilfy, yeah. She's up in the air. So she looks like she's chasing after something, but you can't see what.
Okay, you're trusting Gilfy. Are there any that... there's a little muddywug here, and a little muddywug. And a big muddywug over here, right? Make that shot.
Yeah, because of the door.
We'll shoot the big muddywug. And we'll bonus action. Pew. 19.
Booms out, goes over Destan's shoulder, into him.
19
Ooh.
damage.
Shit! Almost taken down in one. He's just like staggers before Destan and looks up. You see the cold dead eyes of the muddywug meet yours.
I have seen the face of death. That is my turn.
Okay. I need to check the toad for this. Start the toad's turns. Can she try and get out? Blinded and restrained. I think she's trapped in there. It doesn't say anything about an escape DC. So I think
Yeah.
she's fucked.
Mm.
Right. So, on the toad's turn, with Gale in its stomach, Gilfy, you see it stop for a sec and its stomach starts to, like, gurgle. And Gale has been digested
Oh my god.
as it lets out this horrific burp as it keeps running. So, okay. It makes it 60 feet off the map.
Mm-hmm.
Could she not have attacked it from the inside?
She was blinded and restrained.
She technically still could, but just have disadvantage.
Yeah, I suppose so. But that... I'll see if it would have done anything anyway. Oh god, where is she? Short sword.
Rip out its belly.
Damn it.
No.
Yeah, she failed. Yeah. The other toad. Gets up. Gonna try and eat her. Narina, her face completely open, turns around to see this massive toad next to her.
Got advantage. Because she's prone.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
None.
She managed to roll out of the way. What is that? These are engaged.
Mm. Is that the ones down here
Which ones?
that I have to do?
Oh, yeah, thank you.
The thingy.
This turn will probably be the last one before we stop.
Yeah.
But something's going to happen. So, so 15 and
They all fail.
I should have done Toad as well. They all fail. Damn, these guys are barely left alive. They look really, really bad.
Damn it.
But you see the other shamans and like forces them on, even though they look terrible. This guy walks down into the hole. He doesn't know where he's going. And he dies. This guy moves on around here. Everyone engaged before I do their attacks. No, this guy will get up to here. Yeah. And can someone roll me a D8 and a D10? So, what you do see from everywhere, there's this primal scream. It sounds like maybe the last wave as 6 more little bullywugs appear, seeming from the foliage where the toad went. Gilfie, there's 2 of them. Up in the north, there's another 2, and in the south, there's another 2. And finally, you see this massive, bulbous muddywug with seems to be a floral crown on. He's flanked by 2 large elite muddywugs.
Where is he? I want to see his token.
Down here. As he walks over the dead corpses of his followers and points over at the entrance.
Amazing.
Right. Just need to see their attacks now.
We're gonna TPK versus fucking Muddywugs.
Some part of me hopes so.
Okay.
All these legendary reincarnations of Fire Ganassi just fucking die. Rhaenys is up in the balloon just watching everyone die to Muddywugs like, oh, maybe going with these guys wasn't the best idea.
He sees Rill up there.
Yeah, if I was there, we would have beaten that last time.
And Rill, you see this huge bullywug just looking dead-eyed up you, and this massive tongue just darts towards you from this place.
Ooh, that's
18.
a miss.
Woo!
Well, actually, no. This is a fun point. I have a shield equipped, but I've been using my short bow.
Oh, so
I think that probably would hit me.
okay, if you're happy with it.
I think that's fair.
So tongue hits.
Yep. Ooh,
Take 12 bludgeoning damage if the target is grappled, and you're pulled straight towards the bullywug.
Watch that.
You can make a attempt to escape with a DC 15. And
Basically on him. Should I be on him?
yeah, if you're on him, he also gets to use his bonus action now to try and bite you.
Oh!
No!
That hits.
TPK.
12 plus 19.
Jeepers.
Yeah.
Ow.
So you see the large bullywugs go to start making their way towards you, Rill, but the dead eyes of the King Muddywug look round and he's like he's mine. And-
You keep saying dead eyes. I just imagine his eyes pointing completely opposite directions outwards the whole time.
They start to make their way around to the big hustle that's going on in the middle. These Muddywugs are just going to run up to ground. These ones are going to try and shoot down Gilfie. And I've got them all in position. So I'll make a note on the map. Haven't done attacks for Bullywugs. Muddywugs.
Yeah, get it fucking right, you loser.
Except the king. Okay. And that's where we'll end it for today.
Nice.
Yeah. And you gotta wait 2 weeks now because we can't do it next week.
Oh yeah, because you're in Centre Parks.
Yeah. Indeed.
Centre Parks.
Well, you're not far from the end if you get out of this, I don't think.
Oh shit. Man, I think we rolled quite low on those dice for more Muddywugs as well.
Yeah.
I love that there were multiple D20 rolls. Just hit that 20. 20 Muddywugs appear on the horizon. Oh, fuck.
That would have been a lot.
Yeah.
And Real's just there like, fireball.
Didn't he use his fireball last time as well? Or was it each day he gets it back?
I think it's each day.
Yeah, I think that's right, yeah. Oh.
But he thought this was pretty well in hand until he got fucking slapped off the tower by a giant tongue. Just shooting everything like, yeah, we're good, go. Ah! Crunch.
I really wanted to put a big Muddywug encounter in, but you guys never went there. So I was like, this is my opportunity to force it. Well, you could have not stopped there, and you'd have ended up in something completely different.
Oh no, I'm very happy we did. That moment of like, should we just go north or go there? I'm very glad. I love Umak so much.
Umac's great.
Aww. 1 HP off of saving this person.
Yeah, that was a close one.
No.
Ugh.
Wonder what happened to the Raven.
Oh, I don't know.
It would have disappeared as she died.
Oh.
You would have seen it try to peck at the toad, and then it would have gone when she died.
What? What's that?
Damn.
Everyone I see from the Aryan dies.
Yeah. Cool Air Ganassi with Pet Raven. Just gets eaten by Big Toad.
Yeah.
That's the Kieran agenda.
So you can probably imagine what happens if you get past this with that mining gear. You'll be like, wow, 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 going through a forest in your mining trucks.
Fucking love it. Accidentally run over the 3 little halflings. We got lost, right?
Not for long. So did you say that Lumen was on Saturday?
That's
Yeah,
alright.
Fine, but
Nice.
it'll be the finish work and be on holiday. It'll be so nice.
Nice.
Beautiful.
I don't. By the way, Kieran, I'm going to ask him again a bit closer to the time, but I don't think George wants to join Storied Horizons anymore.
Oh, right. Okay.
So with your second session, I might have you join up with Anna's character, and then do a session with both of you, and then
me and you.
Then I need to do one with Stefan as well, and then we can start once we finish this properly.
Was it just too much for D&D for George if it was...
Yeah, he said he wanted to, but he said that he's quite happy doing just the 2 every 2 weeks at the moment. He said,
Right.
he did say ask me again.
Yeah.
So I'll ask him again and see if he wants to. But yeah, I think at the moment he's quite happy just doing it once every 2 weeks.
Yeah. I mean, at least we still get to play with George, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And it'll be that means we had a George one and a Stefan one and an annual. Yeah, 2 annual ones.
Precisely.
It's logging it up.
That'd be cool. I like Slug as well. He's great.
Slug. That's such a stupid character, but it's so funny.
Aww. Yeah. When are you planning on starting it?
As soon as this finishes.
This one?
Yeah, as soon as Vale's finished, because then I'm
Right. Yeah.
hoping we can change the thing to the Thursday, like the original plan or whatever, and then put Serrated Empire on Thursdays, and then alternate Sundays with Tom.
Yeah.
On Lumen. If that's where everyone else, of course. I don't want to assume.
Yeah. As long as that's fine with George doing Thursdays.
Yeah, of course. Have to see what George says. But then we could just do Empire on the Sundays as we've been doing, and then just do Lumen on the Thursdays, because Lumen everyone's here from the Lumen group already, aren't they?
That's true.
So yeah, that works out quite nicely.
Yeah, sounds like it's gonna fit.
Yeah, and that gives Kieran a break until you finish Empire, and
break
then
time.
and then once we finish Serrated Empire, Kieran can maybe do a Star Wars one. Or
Star
something.
Wars. Yeah, I've been collecting assets for it.
I want to be a Wookiee milkman.
Dancer. I want to be a Wookiee. I want him to only deal in whoopee.
Kieran knows all my current ideas.
Yeah, there's a lot of them. I think any of them would fit, really.
Yeah, I got too many.
Surely you're
ideas.
just playing Sun Zayak.
I probably will play Sun Zayax, yeah.
Yeah. We only think. Be a Mandalorian, Hannah.
I was gonna say, is the only thing I know is a Mandalorian, so.
Can I be
There
a
you
Wookiee Mandalorian just with the helmet on top of all the fur?
Well, Mandalorian's a culture, not a
Yeah,
race.
man.
So,
Yeah.
I want to be a Wookiee Mandalorian.
you have to put the Mandalorian wars into your background now.
On the helmet and the jetpack. And there's like no fur down the back of me because the jetpack blast just singe all the fur off.
God. I
He's
want
got a
my
little-
Wookiee guy to be fully shaven. Oh, that'd be fucked.
Oh, the shaving daily would be a nightmare.
Yeah, it
Would be a
would.
nightmare.
I think it'll probably be pretty like Star Warsy crossed with Waterdeep vibe, I imagine.
Oh, that sounds
Nice.
so fun.
It's gonna be stupid, but I think there's gonna be some kind of serious stuff in there as well. Well, one serious thing, which is the main story, but you can do what you want.
I'm actually really excited for that, to be honest with
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, me too.
It would be really different to everything else.
Which is good. I think new systems are fun.
Natalie, you know that starter box for Empire Divided or whatever it is? Was that yours?
Don't think so. No, I think it was
God,
yours.
Tron. I don't think it is. I never bought it.
I'm sure you did. I remember you.
I'm saying, really?
I'm pretty sure you bought it because we played it at your dad's. I definitely didn't buy it.
Yeah, and Tom didn't, because I was saying to him
No,
the
I'm
other day, I was like, I
pretty
can't
sure
remember
I've seen
buying it.
I'm pretty sure you bought it. I'm like
Okay, I mean,
80%.
makes me feel less bad about having everything still. So I have all the dice. I was looking at them, I was like, shit, forgot about this.
Oh, that was fun. Yeah, I definitely think I will play Sun Zayax again. That was a character was definitely had more potential.
Everyone's gonna be like, I want to use the force in my tree, and then it's just all like really shitty force users. Like, I'm gonna push. No, it doesn't work. There is a force tree you can go into there.
That's awesome.
Be a Wookiee with a big gun.
Yeah.
You can have a bowcaster.
I'm gonna have a grenade launcher. Is that a thing?
Mm.
A thermal detonator launcher. Can I have a slingshot that shoots thermal detonators?
I need to look at the weapons more. There's quite a lot of weapons, and they're super customizable as well because you add upgrades into them, so you can like mix and match all your weapons and what they do and all that stuff.
That's cool.
Yeah, quite a big part of the system from what I've read.
Very cool. Right,
Mm.
I'm off to bed.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks all. Thank you,
Kieran.
Kieran. That was awesome.
Bye.